You read the chapter and you highlight the important parts. You nod when a sentence makes sense. You may even feel productive, because the material looks familiar while your eyes move across the page. Then the next day, someone asks you to explain it, and your mind goes blank. This is one of the most frustrating learning experiences. Reading more does not automatically mean remembering more. The hidden mechanism is recognition versus recall. Recognition is when information feels familiar when you see it again. Recall is when you can bring it back without looking. Reading often creates recognition. You look at a concept and think, yes, I know this. But the real test is whether you can produce the idea from memory, apply it, or explain it in your own words. The common mistake is using ease as proof of learning. If rereading feels smooth, people assume the knowledge is stored. But smoothness can be misleading. The page is doing part of the work for you. The structure, wording, and cues are all visible. Memory grows stronger when your brain has to retrieve. This is why active recall works. Close the book and ask, what were the 3 main ideas? What problem does this concept solve? How would I explain it to a beginner? What example can I create? At first, this feels harder than reading. That difficulty is not failure. It is the workout. Another key is spacing. Information reviewed once for a long time may feel intense, but it can fade quickly. Information retrieved several times across days creates stronger paths. The brain learns, this matters because it keeps being needed. Feedback completes the loop. If you test yourself but never check accuracy, mistakes can become confident. If you only check answers but never retrieve first, you skip the hard part. The loop is learn, close, recall, check, correct, return later. The practical takeaway is to turn every study session into a loop, not a sponge. Do not only absorb. Read a small section, close it, write what you remember, check what you missed, and make one question for later. Return tomorrow, for 2 minutes. This takes less time than endless rereading, and creates more usable memory. Learning is not measured by how familiar the page feels. It is measured by what your mind can rebuild when the page is gone.